call by Jose that Jean had security cameras in her backyard.
And we are live.
No.
Yes.
Too spooky. Cannot deal.
Yeah, can you not deal?
No. I can't.
Can't believe this. Can't believe you can't deal.
I can't deal. Nope. Mm-mm. I die.
You die?
I die.
Jesus, that's
I have to mute your stream because otherwise I hear doubles.
Can't believe Ricky smiles softly and dies.
It's how I live my life.
Wow.
I like smiling softly and dying. Putting that over there.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm moving it so I can actually see the chat. I always pop out the chat.
Who reads the chat?
Me. I have modding business to
Who
do.
reads the chat? No one reads the chat.
You don't read the chat.
You sometimes read the chat.
That's not true. I think you're a liar.
Sometimes. Very sometimes I read the chat.
The chat's talking to you, though.
But normally you read the chat and then I just listen to what you say.
What if I don't want to read it this time? What if I'm just gonna look at it? Just pop it out and just look at it.
You don't get paid.
You don't pay me anyways!
I pay you in affection.
That's not true. You literally kicked your boyfriend out of the chat earlier because I bullied you.
I didn't kick you out of the chat though, did I?
That's true! Somehow I get away with it.
He needs to learn his place.
He already knows his place. It's being kicked out of the chat for me bullying.
Well, then he should have known which side to pick.
He did pick your side, though. Well, in the end.
Yeah, well, too late. He made his bed, now he has to lay in it. Hi, everyone. No one knows what we're talking about.
Talking about things.
Oh, we're getting hugs from God. Mighty God.
God has. Oh, God.
Hi, Macletus.
I was gonna say, God has blessed us, except he's bleeding. Kitty says hi. Baby girl says she's been watching you for years.
Oh my God.
Since your legs video.
Have I told you there's people in conventions who tell me, I've watched you since I was a kid? And it's like, my first video was like 4 years ago. You're still a kid.
There's no way you could already be grown up at this point. I'm only 4 years older. Hi, everybody in the chat. Momo is going to draw today. Or Ruby is going to draw today.
Attempt to draw.
An attempt to draw today.
Why is there cat hair all over my tablet?
So you ever having a cat? God Bloody says, by the way, that although I am very sweet, I can be devilish, but I love coming around and giving hugs and chaos. Or chaos using hugs. Misao says, yo, making your sweater sleeves look like an aquarium is so creative. I wish I would add some glitter symbols and bubbles and make the art style funky cartoonish. I think they're talking about the little blush in the corner.
Yeah. I actually took inspiration from Miyoko for that. Miyoko does a lot of art where she puts liquid inside of clothing. So if you like that stuff, go check out Miyoko.
Which in appearance looks great, but in practicalness, I feel like it wouldn't be that great.
I mean, it would be pretty great if it was like a really hot day.
I suppose, but I feel like you would just get even more warm. Unless you cool down the jacket first.
I mean, water is pretty cool.
Well, eventually it's gonna get hot. Especially if you got a fish floating around in it.
Fish are cold-blooded. What do you mean?
Well, I know, but I mean, if you're going to be out in the sun in a coat that's filled with water, the water's eventually going to get hot.
The fish is not gonna do anything about it.
No, I'm just saying the fish will be
It's
stuck in
more
there.
warm because you put a fish in it.
No, I'm saying it's because the fish is going to get warm.
Okay, well, I guess the sun could heat it up, but I don't know, you're also constantly moving probably, which helps. Because moving water heats up less quickly.
That's true. Nicole says they love your animations. They're so cute.
Thank you.
Misa says they were just drawing and your art looks nice already.
Thank you.
God says, I hope I don't get banned for this, but are you sure you're not made out of sugar because you're pretty sweet?
Aw, thank you.
Not this time, God. Sinai says, any plans for more kitty dancing animations?
Probably, I do like animating cats, so...
Especially dancing cats. Miyoko is another artist
Yeah.
that Momo really likes. M names are cool though. Momo names herself Little Ruby Ruth, so I mean. What's this?
What's
Is this
that?
the boy? Watching you draw.
Oh, really creepy.
I'm definitely creeping. But I'm also drawing at the same time.
I haven't drawn them in a while.
This is good practice.
Specifically, haven't drawn cats in a while.
God wants to know, out of boops, hugs, forehead kisses, or cuddles, what's the best in your opinion, and a tier list of being the best to worst?
Boops are just kind of weird, so I'm putting that pretty low. Because I don't like people touching my nose. The only one who was allowed to do that was the voice actress for Sombra. It was the only time it was an S tier. Other than that, it's like B tier. Cuddles, above kisses. What is that?
What about hugs?
Oh, cuddles, hugs.
So, cuddles, hugs, forehead kisses, then boops.
Wait, cuddles and hugs are the same thing.
No, they're not. Hugs is just like a one-time thing. Cuddles is like you're laying on the couch with somebody and you're snuggling.
But I'm counting it as the same thing.
They're different things!
Yeah, I'm counting it as the same thing.
Then the tier list is only 3.
Yeah.
Boo! I'm booing you on your own stream.
I don't care.
Yes, you do.
No,
Deep down in your little heart.
No.
Deep down, you care so much.
I'm gonna fire you after the stream.
You can't fire me if you don't pay me.
I'm gonna just give you a contract that says I'll pay you, and then I'll fire you right after.
I'll give you money and then tell you to get out.
Give you money.
This is only being streamed on YouTube, by the way. There's no we're just talking on Discord.
What's with Discord?
Oh, they were saying, are you streaming on a different platform also?
Oh,
And
no.
I said no. Do you mean the 2 people in the different corners? Because one is Ruby Roo, which is the pink one at the bottom. And then I'm the one on top, which is Ruki. And I'm the red one. Momo's Little Ruby Roo has been drawing for quite a few years, actually. I don't know how many years exactly, but quite a while.
Long enough.
Long enough. That's me. I'm the one who says that she can't fire me because she's not paying me.
Oh, Cyan is sticking up for me. He knows I've been drawing for years because we used to go to school together.
Yeah. Another ruby.
Quick, destroy her.
She's already a void. I can't do anything besides that. That's cool though that you and Cyan went to school together.
Yes.
What do you mean you know people in real life?
I know, right? I actually have friends with
That sounds fake.
real ones that aren't from the internet.
I visited you!
Yeah, but now you're not.
It was a whole thing! I paid like $250 alone to get testing to go over to you.
And whose fault is that?
God. Never going to give you, never going to let you. Never gonna pop. I'm drawing Bugsnax fan art because I can.
Oh god.
You're not my mom. Oh, and the Amore animation. That would be Blush and Cass, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's who she's drawing right now. Kiffin wants to know what you draw with.
I'm currently using Clip Studio.
Ooh. Cyan says, by the way, that you knew them from when they were just a baby. When you were such weebs.
We convinced me and Cyan have the same last name, and we convinced the teachers for a little bit that we were siblings. We are not related,
That's great.
by the way, at all. We just shared the same last name.
You're bonded by weebness. That's all. It's okay.
What are you talking about? Cyan is still a weeb. Nah, I don't like this wrong anymore.
Did I pronounce it right? Yay me. Actually, did I say it right? Oh, I did say it right.
Video called, there was a guy who was talking about a place in Australia.
I think he
don't know
means
anything
he means that it's like a weird elite animated history video where he talks about like Australian stuff and then the world blows up.
Oh, okay.
We watched it before, but it was a really long time ago. Hello, Zeno. Zeno says hi.
Hi.
We have assembled the people who are now watching you draw whatever you're drawing. I hope everyone's doing well today, by the way. That you're all doing great. Hell yeah, 27. 27 is a good number. That's 28. I don't think we usually get a whole lot of people in the streams.
Nah. If I want to get a lot of people in the streams, I have to say that I'm drawing free art.
That's true. And even then, I still don't feel like you get a fraction of what you have as a follower count, you know?
Yeah. Live streams are just not that exciting.
No. They're still fun, though. Zeno wants to know how you're doing.
I'm good.
Woo! Draw Booba for easy viewer count, Cyan says.
I mean, that's true. Well, I'm not doing that.
You could draw Booba, but I feel like YouTube doesn't like Boobas.
Booba.
That was the whole controversy with Teleport. The free art is over there through that door.
It's been so long I have to grab a fucking ref of my boy because I forgot how I drew there.
You know what's great is I don't need a reference. I know how to do it.
Yeah, but
Haha, take that, little Ruby Roo.
I've recently kind of changed it though.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, so you actually don't. So haha, take that.
Well, I'm sorry that you change it every 2 minutes.
I don't change it every 2 minutes. The character is 5 years old, Rahi.
Oh my god, he's a baby. Who said he's allowed to get married?
Not married yet.
It's a hair. How'd you change it anyways?
It's mostly to do with the front part.
Oh. Miss Al, please. Miss Al says I sound like a Discord loli.
The fuck were you?
I didn't say that. Miss Al said it.
I can't believe you sound like a Discord loli.
I don't pray.
What is a Discord loli even? What is that?
It's a Discord girl with a high voice. I don't know. God's doing his best, Cyan. Ruby Void says, by the way, they like matcha boba.
Matcha boba is very cool.
Zeno says, I'm sorry if I can't stay long. It's very early in South Korea and I'm busy tomorrow, but I really want to watch your live.
Aww.
I don't know how early it is over there. Oh, hey, Sirius is here. Hi, Sirius.
Hello.
Also, the door does say choosing beggars if you go through the free art door. I'm sorry. Actually, it's just secretly behind a sign that says free art.
Still very nice that you came, Zeno offline.
Yes.
Man, you guys have weird names.
It's cool, though. I don't know how people do the little O's with the slashes through them. My keyboards don't do that. Oh, Misao says, Discord lolis are an acted persona. There's even tutorials on how to make your voice higher for Discord. I wish I was faking Misao, I promise. This is just how I normally sound.
And before we get a whole video conspiracy about is Rihi faking her voice?
Is Rihanna's voice real?
for YouTube?
Is she faking it for the views? Find out more on Little Ruby Roo's next video.
Should I just do that? Should I just start a video series about whether or not this is really what you sound like?
I just want you to make a bunch of series videos of me if I'm real or not. Don't tell people you met me in real life. Just tell them that you thought you met me in real life, but it was really a paid actress. It's all conspiracy. Rihi Pichu, no! I actually have a friend's mom who hates me because of my voice. I don't think she outright hates me. I think she's just annoyed by me. Which is also really sad because I didn't even try to be annoying. I just existed.
Those damn gingers with their voices.
Those damn redheads. Sirius says, nothing like friendship, like calling out your BFF. Also, Zeno says it's like 7:18 a.m. there. That's so early.
Wow.
I also had that problem in high school, Nicole. When people thought I was younger than I was.
7 a.m. I don't even wake up at 7 a.m. I can't do that.
I go to bed at 7 a.m.
Yeah, but you're night shift.
That's true. I'm an all-nighter. Also, hello, Titan. Sirius wakes up at 6 a.m. He's a demon.
Everyone knows Sirius isn't real.
I do sleep. I just sleep I just sleep on the daytime because I'm an overnighter. Oh, I love Entrappa. She was my favorite character from She-Ra, actually, for girls. Entrappa's fun.
How is Entrapta better than the obvious best girl, which is Mermista?
I'm sorry. She's more your type than my type.
Mermista is amazing. And she also has the best boyfriend in She-Ra, and everything else is hearsay.
I mean, I think Entrapta and Drac are really cute.
He's a war criminal.
Well, you know I don't have the best choice in people in the first place.
He's a war criminal! Literally Hitler.
He's not Hitler.
Could be.
He's the clone of Hitler. It's different.
Is that any better?
I am just a vampire. I don't know what any of you mean. Misa says she dislikes them, or Mista. I'm sorry.
Hold on here.
Oh, you little shit.
Donald Duck's an interesting duck. I like Donald Duck.
Little shit.
Oh no!
Sorry. I just
5
got
a.m. is so early.
kind of freaked out because my bedroom door just started moving on its own. And like,
Ghost!
that's weird because like it opens against the wall, so I'm just like, what the hell's pushing the door? It's the cat, but like I don't know why she was doing that.
Oh.
Because she never
Ghost
misses
cat.
the door.
Ruby Void likes Perfuma. Also, Zeno says it's not 7 a.m., it's 5 a.m.
That's worse. That's just
Yeah, it's even worse. That's like when I get off of work. Donald Duck belongs in the forest. Let him live his life there. Sirius says, time for an impromptu Phasmophobia stream. They did just update. I don't think they updated much, though. I think they updated, like, a little thing.
I've not really been keeping up with Phasmo.
I haven't either. I've been actually watching Poppy Playtime playthroughs today because the game just updated with Chapter 2. And, like, I don't want to play it myself, but I'm just watching other people play it. I have to say the monster designs in it are really good, like the toy monster designs. I really like the way they did Mommy Longlegs, and then there's like the centipede dog, and he's really freaky. Demon says it's 5:23 a.m. also in Japan.
Yeah. Our friend is in Japan right now. I'm very jealous of her.
Lucky.
I know, right?
Also, God says that maybe your cat wants to be a little bit of a peeping Tom.
Yuna would probably like that, yeah.
Yeah. I think Chapter 2 is paid, though. Yeah, because now Chapter 1 is free, from my understanding. I think. I don't know. I just watched the people play it on YouTube. Misa says, Mermista in fact personifies the active type of people that reject us.
What?
I think they're saying Mermista is a jerk. I do like nerd ropes. Thank you.
I think Mermesta is just a tsundere, and I like tsunderes.
You do like Suzure's.
Yes.
I couldn't say it.
Yes.
I
Curry.
Thanks. Uh-oh.
Well, they're coming to take you away.
Problem is, I can't tell if that's a storm siren or if that's like...
No, it's a siren.
Yeah. Usually sirens aren't that loud here, unless they're a storm siren. But we're not supposed to have a storm today.
That's weird.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're not supposed to have a
You
storm
have to-
today.
You have to, like...
It might be a
that's-
fire hydrant thingy too, though.
Can you, like, turn on any kind of news or something?
Well, I'm looking at the news right now. And there's nothing that says it's supposed to be stormy. There's supposed to be no rain for the next 2 hours.
You're not having an air raid?
As far as I know. Oh, it's supposed to rain on Sunday. Also, this thing's lying. I don't think it's supposed to rain in 2 hours. There's like a 1% chance. What's tomorrow's weather like? Ooh, there's a chance of rain tomorrow night. I actually really like rain. I wish it would rain more.
Zane, I was asking you if you like Nerd's rope.
I do like nerd ropes.
Oh, is that candy?
Yes.
Okay, I was
It's
confused.
like a taffy candy, like how do I explain it? Do you know Nerds at all? Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
Well, it's like that, but on like a little gummy rope. And you just eat it all together. It's very sugary. I ate them a lot when I was little.
Yeah, I used to eat candy a lot as a kid, but I don't really eat candy like that anymore.
I don't either, actually. I think the most sugary thing I eat is very once in a blue moon I'll eat like peach rings, which is like a gummy. But other than that, I eat like I don't even eat cream savers that much. I eat dark chocolate a lot now. Nerds tied up in rope is also a kink, technically. I suppose.
This is a safer word to live stream with
I didn't say it. God said it.
your kinks out of my stream. You weirdo.
How dare you? Also, it could very well be a siren head outside my house right now, and I could be dying soon. Actually, no, siren head doesn't get you if you're inside your house, as far as I know. So I think I'm fine. Man, that siren's loud. What is going on?
Louder.
I I like dark chocolate, but I don't think I like 98% dark chocolate. I think I like just like 70% dark chocolate. Or maybe like 80 at best. I don't think I could go full 100% dark chocolate. Then you're just eating charcoal, it feels like. At some point, it's gotta be too much. Maybe, but it looks like they finally stopped the sirens, so maybe they solved their problems. I know a lot of people who likes those things. Checking my Twitters because I do. My topper.
Hmm?
My tippers. Deadly Eves wants to know if you've got any tips for drawing hands.
Wing it.
Make them wings. Then you never have to draw hands.
I don't have any particular tips. I sometimes look at my own hands and then I just try to imagine what hands look like and I draw it. The best tip I
That's
can
pretty
give
much
you,
exactly what it is, though.
the only real tip I can give you is like look up references
Or use your own hand.
or use
That's what I
your
do.
hand. But like
I always have to do it for
pens
thumbs.
are hard, man. I don't
That's why you
know.
just bullshit it and you make them look somewhat plausible. Just add 1 or 2 fingers and then blob the rest, and you're fine. That's really what he did.
Exactly.
Ruby says you don't have to draw hands if they're chopped off. Also, white chocolate's pretty okay. I'm not a big fan of white chocolate, but I know a lot of people who do really like white chocolate.
I don't mind white chocolate. I like white chocolate more than I like dark chocolate.
I'm the opposite, so it's okay. You can take the white chocolate, I'll take the dark chocolate, or split the milk chocolate down the middle.
Nah, I'm keeping the milk chocolate. You're not getting mine.
Wow. Rude.
Took me 7 years or more than that probably at this point, but I've finally been able to prove to Rahi that we in my country have the superior chocolate milk.
Oh, I took an air flight over there. A Kickstarter, an airplane flight, a bike ride to the store. They do have really good chocolate milk, though.
We do. We have the best chocolate milk, and you know it.
Oh, now the police are active. What the hell is going on outside?
Loud.
If it's super important, I'll hear about it. I'm sure at the store gossip.
Murder.
I mean, we haven't had a murder as far as I know, but we've had suicides. What's Meowba?
That look like a suicide.
It could very well be. I don't know. One was found outside of the gas station. Not my gas station, but the other gas station. Do you know what a Meowba is?
Nope.
I don't know either. My thought is that I don't know what it is. Oh. A PNG tuber? I've heard of PNG tubers, but I haven't really known any name ones.
I'm not to know.
I guess she's on TikTok. She's also controversial.
Ah. We don't do controversial in this house.
Oh. No, never. Bye, Cyan.
Bye-bye.
They said they're gonna make coffee and do serious business things.
I don't believe him. You're not gonna do serious business things at 10:30 at night.
Seriously sleepy business.
I bet he's just going to play video games.
That is serious business.
I played Phasmophobia with him once and he screamed like a little girl. I'm calling you out on live stream. I don't even know if he's still here anymore.
No, he's here. He's right there.
Like a vampire.
Nah, he's leaving.
Oh, you're like a vampire.
I don't know who Jelly Bean is either. Dudley says they're too tired to be here, but they can't miss this masterpiece again.
No.
I like that you have a mic on inside of your live stream title.
I have what?
You have mic on in your live stream title. I don't think I've ever seen you do that before.
No, I did it for the last live stream.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Guess I don't remember. It's been a while.
Yeah. I don't stream that often.
Neither do I. I stream less than you. I don't know who Jelly Bean is or Meowba.
We don't know who they are.
Leave me alone. I don't know what K-pop is. I'm kidding. I do know what K-pop is, but I don't know nothing about K-pop.
We're old.
I know,
We're too old for that shit. We're grandma.
I know there's a band called Pink. And I only know that because I think they were in the Trolls 2 movie.
Were they?
Yeah, I think so. There was a K-pop band in the Trolls 2 movie. I just don't remember what band it was.
The only thing I know about the Trolls movie is that one of the McElroys was in there from My Brother and Me.
Yeah.
They kept joking that they were going to go into the Trolls movie and then they actually made it happen.
Yeah. I forgot who they played though. Maybe Blackpink?
I think they were just...
Oh no, they said it's Red Velvet. I knew there was a band in there. Because there was literally a part about K-pop. They showed up twice in that movie. There's a lot of bands that showed up in that movie, actually. It's been a year since Ruby's last live stream, right? I think so.
Maybe.
I don't know. It's been a while. I feel like it wasn't that long ago, because I feel like we streamed before I visited you. That was like a month ago now. Or 2.
I can check it.
Oh my god, it's already been like 2 months almost.
Yeah.
It's so long ago.
Sucks to suck.
Jelly Bean is an actor, like they're trying to be Dream there. There's like, they're trying to be Dream from like Dream SMP?
The last stream I did was in November.
Oh my god, really?
I think so.
Yeah, my stream was probably like 2 years ago. I feel like I streamed a little sooner than that, though. I feel like I've streamed within the last year. Because I did free doodles, I think. Or something like that. I don't know if I posted it, though. That's the problem. I did stream it, but... I'm not great at posting things on YouTube. I more so have, like, Yeah, I streamed 3 months ago. But I don't remember what I did. I think I did do free doodles. I do like the Trolls 2 movie, though. Also, my neighbor has, like, this, like... I think we had new neighbors moved in because I don't remember these dogs before. But there's this... Now they have, like... This neighbor has, like, this dog, and it's one of those yippy small ones that bark after you and yell at you. And I hate it. It's not like a chihuahua or anything either. It's like a little tiny terrier-looking thing. They have 2 of them. Like, they haven't outright bit me or anything, but they certainly have growled at me, and I don't like that. Because I'm just trying to get in my damn house. I do love small dogs, but I don't want them to bite me. Aw. I don't like when people get threatened and sent death threats and stuff. Especially if they're just kind of being a little cringy, you know?
Where's this story going? We were talking about dogs.
I know, I'm reading the stream. I'm reading what people are commenting, though, and someone's talking about Jellybean, who's this other streamer thingy. And then we talked about the dogs. Zeno says they got to go. Bye, Zeno!
Bye.
Hello, Ashton! And Ashen!
Oh, there it is.
You both arrived. Howdy, gamer, I've arrived. Jellybean has a fun name. I have no clue who they are, but they have a fun name. I feel like Zeno should erase the universe. We need a little excitement.
Can they wait until after I've visited America?
Yeah. No erasing the universe until after visits America. And then you can erase the universe. I had another 13-year-old follow my Twitter again, by the way. I know.
Kill it with fire.
I just don't know how they get Twitters. Like, when you're that young, shouldn't you, isn't there supposed to be, like, some limit? Oh god, the Lord is going to erase the universe.
He would do that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, sounds about right. We are doing great, Ashton. Thank you. I have not personally played Metal Gear Rising. And I'm pretty sure Momo hasn't either. The only thing I really know about the Metal Gear series is that Snake is cool. That's all I got. Also, there was like a dude who was like a plant man and he was weird, and then there was like this guy who was like a snake man and he was also weird.
What if you were the weird one all along?
Probably.
You're a little weird.
I'm a little crinkly.
A little quirky.
A little quirk. Bye, Ruby. Bye, Diddley.
Bye-bye.
Diddley has to go grocery shopping. Hello, Sven. Also, I do like memes. And, Elon, no one's proven that Elon has ruined Twitter yet. I mean, we don't know what's gonna happen. Who knows? Probably nothing. That's what I'm pretty much assuming.
The whole thing with Elon Musk and Twitter and stuff, for me, it's like, it's not that it isn't an issue when freedom of speech and all that jazz gets, like, threatened, but I feel like a lot of people fail to understand that a lot of these websites, like, they're already privately owned. Like, YouTube is a privately owned website. Twitter's already a privately owned website. Like, there's already someone who owns that. Like, it's not public domain. Like, I don't feel like Twitter is going to be that less hospitable towards being able to say what you want when Elon Musk owns it. Like, in my opinion, you should never assume that any platform on the internet is going to be completely safe, because it's just not what it is.
Yeah. I'm just gonna do my best to survive. That's what I'll do.
Survival.
Hopefully Elon Musk doesn't come back for my simping Twitter.
Elon Musk bought Twitter just so he could stop your horny account.
Nah!
No more horny account for me.
No more holding hands with fictional men, Ruhi. Get back to work. Ashen, you are right, though. I'm pretty sure that Elon is actually a big weeb, because he had, like, an anime icon for a while, if I recall.
He is.
He's a big weeb. Yeah, Twitter can be pretty toxic. You just gotta find the right little community and make sure that you're, if you do see it on your feed, just unfollow the people who are doing it, basically. That's how I've been doing it. Anywhere's gonna be toxic in some sense. I mean, it doesn't matter where you go. Family-friendly Twitter, I can't even imagine. They were going to do that, they would have done it ages ago. They can't do it now. Even Tumblr's still not family friendly, and supposedly they banned adult stuff. So, I mean... You got denied from the Berlin clubs? I don't even know what the Berlin clubs are, but that sounds very memeable. Ashton asks who you're drawing.
I was wrong, my OC right now.
Her original character. Wash. That sucks, Ashton. He says they had to rejoin the stream from the computer because their tablet was being a booty.
No.
Also, Yorkie says, your drawings are so cute. Ashton wants you to add a slime tail.
I'm not giving her a slime tail, Ashton.
Yorkie also says your animations are so smooth.
Now Ashton is here, I can start on their commission.
Yay! Commissions. No. I accidentally erased everything. Sometimes I hit that little star button and I just realize that I'm on the wrong layer. Ruby is indeed Mo is a little pop cat indeed. Oh, okay. Slime wants to be Slime now, not Ashton. It's because I keep calling Ashton and then Ashen, because there's two people with similar names. So, I'm gonna call one Slime. Hello!
Hello.
Paw guy look like a pinata. Pinatas are cool. Just like the game Viva Pinata. Arriba. I love that game, actually. Too bad the only copy I own doesn't work that well.
I don't remember the game. I only remember that, like, very short TV show I had.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did have a TV show. Ruby is drawing a commission right now. For Slime. It is for Slime, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Are you saying that you're in Adventure Time?
Hmm?
Well, slime is slimes. What kind of body pillow do you mean, Jackie? The appropriate kind of body pillows. Trying to think if I know any. The body pillow, that's actually just a body pillow with the pillow laying on the pillow. I love that pillow. That's a great pillow.
The body pillow.
The body pillow. I always thought it'd be fun to have a body pillow that was like just a bunch of cats laying on it. Jackie says that you were talking on Discord and you showed something that you might sell in the future and it was a body pillow?
I mean, I don't know when this was. I've never, I used to sell body pillows. I had body pillows, that
I actually own one.
Yeah, I took to conventions.
They're smaller body pillows, but they're still cute.
I made small body pillows. Because the issue with selling body pillows is that they're kind of big. And I'm in Europe, so for me it's kind of difficult to ship them out. Because people would have to pay quite a lot of...
I feel like you would just have to sell the pillowcases at best.
Yeah.
And let people get their own pillows. The Lord, why did your grandma fall down the stairs? Also, I don't have a body pillow. Actually, I technically do, but it's not like it has like an actual pillowcase on it. It's like just typical pillowcase, like it's like a fuzzy pillowcase.
You just said you had a body pillow for me.
Yeah, but yours is not the big one. I'm talking about big one. Like go down the whole bedside kind of pillow.
Yeah, I have two of those, but I actually recently cleaned them up.
Yeah, I just have the one, but it has it's got a normal pillowcase on it. It doesn't have like a fun pillowcase on it or anything.
Why don't you get a fun pillowcase then?
I just never thought about it. Because it's not a pillow I actually really use. It's more so I just keep it at the side of my bed
But
as like a buffer.
Consider one with Roadhog.
I would get one with Roadhog. I do love him very much. I would get a Roadhog body pillow. Do they even make Roadhog body pillows? They have to, right?
Probably.
I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, they do. Looks like one artist made them. There's also a Jameson Fox one, but they made him way more anime than he should be. I need him to be 10 times more scrungly.
I know Yurit made one for Soldier.
Oh, did he?
For Reaper, I think.
I just appreciate that most Overwatch heroes have a body pillow. I found a very not good Mercy one, but...
And there's a lot of Mercy body pillows. Mercy and Diva have like a shit ton of them.
So does Tracer, actually.
Yeah.
Why get those when you could have Roadhog? I like the Mandela catalog. Also, bye, Spend. A dragon plushie sounds cool, though. Slime says, by the way, not to mess with your creativity, but it's important that the tail is of equal size to the body no matter what. It's got to be huge. Gigantic. Gigantic. Lots of branches. Need a big tail, Momo. It's got to be huge, but donka tail. But donka do.
Lots of branches? What do you mean with branches?
Isn't that like the little spikes and stuff?
But the one I'm drawing doesn't have branches. It's just a smooth tail.
Better have branches. Needs huge badonka branches. Oh, Ashton says it's just it says it's a quote.
Oh, okay.
We're taking you seriously.
I don't understand what you mean with branches.
We don't have a tree here. What kind of tree is she? Crimbeth. We are Momo's drawing. This is a chill and drawing stream. Jackie was saying, why do I feel like the stream is slowly becoming a chill stream instead of a drawing stream? But you are drawing.
I'm drawing. I'm just drawing very slowly.
Yeah. Chill drawing. This is what we do. Pokemon has lore. Everything has lore. That's why it's lore. I should get up and get a drink, but I'm like, nah. Nah. Ruby lore, there's tons of Ruby lore. You'll just never find it.
It's hidden in all my videos.
Yeah. We're gonna need you to make a 7-part series about Little Ruby Roo Explained. Lore of the Rings. I think Twitch is an interesting place for channel points. I don't get that though as much, but I don't really go on Twitch all that much. We're gonna be making a new series of Little Ruby Roo lore. We're gonna call it Behind the Rube.
Behind the roof.
Yeah. Coming soon in the 12-part series.
What's the first episode gonna be about?
Let me think here. Weeb or not to weeb?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how weeb am I then?
I would say you're like a 6. I feel like in your younger days you would have been higher, but now you're a 6. I suppose that's true, Slime. Like in Twitch, when you have the channel points and stuff like that, and it seems like people are more included in the stream than just kind of being like, yep, we're all in one room watching one person draw on a whiteboard. Creative Kid says, what about Behind the Roar? Ruby, Roo, and Lore together equals roar.
Well, pitch me the first episode then, Ricky. Yeah, Ricky.
Talk about your days before you first started your YouTube channel, back when you were still a weeb. You talk about it's your origin story episode.
My origin.
Mm-hmm. Like where you started from, what were you posting, things like that. You'll never get the Ruhi lore.
I can tell you about the Ricky lore.
No! We're doing Ruby lore, not Ruhi lore. That's a cool name. Leandra G. Nenef. Also, hi, Jelly. Slime says Roar sounds like a PogChamp D&D paladin. You get Ruhi lore when you unlock all 12 episodes of Ruby lore. Ruhi lore is indeed also part of Ruby lore because we met before she became YouTubers.
Yeah, you know how I was before I became big and famous.
I knew the pony days. And then the squid days. Which was somewhat of the start of your YouTube. And then immediately became human.
And I didn't immediately become human. That took a little bit.
No, you had a few uploads before that. But I mean, like, it gradually over time just turned into human. You don't get Ruhi lore. Luan knows my days. No! Do you know Ruby's pony days, though? Sirius says there's a hidden password in each episode of Ruby lore that you need to unlock the Ruby lore. Denley wants to know what genre of songs do you like? Like, you can't stop listening to that specific genre when it plays. Like, what's your favorite, basically, I think.
See, I don't think I have a favorite genre. I just have songs that I like.
No. You gotta earn that Ruby lore, Jackie. My pet episodes? No. I think genre-wise, I always tend to fall for very cringy old music. Like D&D level of cringe. I have a whole playlist of sugar bubblegum pop music. Ruby Root did make the Boba date meme. And I can't believe that was 4 years ago. I love a lot of cringy music. I've been listening to a lot of like meme music, like the Numa Numa A song and stuff like that. And also I've been listening to like Rasputin.
Wow, Ricky, you're so cringe.
I listen to it when I'm at work. Because I just don't want to listen to it. It's so quiet at work. Jackie says, film theory. Is Ruby and Ruhi the same person? Yes.
That would explain a lot, though.
Ruby's really good at for what's it called again?
Throwing my voice.
Yeah, but there's a specific word for it.
Ventriloquy?
Yeah! That thing. Let's groove. That's a good song. I also listen to a lot of like Aqua and what else is there? Toy Box.
I'm a Barbie girl.
Yeah. Dr. Jones, where are now? Boney M is magic cringe. Oh no.
I mean, lately I've been listening to a lot of Passion Pit.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I really like Passion Pit.
Call it the Passion Pit genre. I don't really know OSTs all that well. Deadly says, though, that they don't really have a favorite genre, but they like rock and chill music. So, like, genres of rock, basically, I think. My brother listens to Himalayan mountain screamers.
That's a choice.
Uh-huh. One time I got stuck in a car ride with him and I had to listen to it for like 2 hours. Because it was his turn to pick the music. Needless to say, I was very tired by the end of that trip. Yeah, rice is the meat. It was burnt rice. That's the one where the hips move.
Yeah, that's the first
That
one
was
I
yeah. I've not heard of Less Than Jake and Incubus, but I have heard. I do like Blink 182. I've also been listening to a lot of like 90s, like not 90s, but like early 2000s music because that was like the music I listened to in high school, and now I just keep kind of going back to it. But I realize there's a very specific sound to that era. I don't know how to describe it though. Jackie asks, what do we consider cringy?
don't know. What do you consider cringy?
There's certain type of YouTubers that I find really cringy. Not here, obviously, but I'm thinking of like, it's like,
You heard about this YouTuber called Little Ruger?
She's so freaking cringy. Have you guys ever met her? I was gonna say more so of the ones who like, very like 90% of their video is like advertising of them just like 5 minutes they'll show you content and then like here's an advertisement that takes like 10 minutes and then they'll go back to the rest of their 5-minute content. Things like that. No. You don't do a big cliche advertising thing though. You're just like, yep, here it is. Bye-bye. But I also find I'm also not a fan of like eating videos that much.
Oh yeah, I don't like
But
Like, not necessarily.
certain
yeah.
food things
When it's
disgust
like-
me in general.
When it's like.
But that's not
smacking
cringy. That's
noises.
just. Well, I don't know. I don't know if that's cringy, but I just know it makes me cringe. So,
The smacking
cringy
noises.
enough. Yeah. It's just the noises.
When people burp in their videos, I hate that.
Ah, yeah. Just blatantly, like, rude things like that in general. NordVPN! This stream is sponsored by.
God, I wish. Give me some of
Yeah,
that
you get some
NordVPN
money out of that. Luan says it's the first time they're really interacting with the channel. They've always been a silent supporter now.
Oh, thank you.
So, Slime's recommending me to listen to Glass, Nebula, and Vitamin by Incubus. I'll have to give them a look. I always like finding new music. Raid Honey VPN. I just hate mouth noises in general usually. Like, a lot of mouth noises just kind of upset me. Like when people smack their lips and stuff too. I don't like that. I just I hate it. I don't know if that counts as cringy though. I think that just counts as me being like finicky. Because I feel like I've gone past levels of cringe on my own at this point that I can't really be too harsh on other people.
Yeah, what's the cringiest thing you've ever done?
Make my Twitter. Also, dressing up as a Pikachu and going to a Walmart, I thought that was pretty cringe for now that I think about it back in the day. I hate mukbangs. I can't stand them. I can't watch them. That one guy, he, like, every time I see him, I just cringe. I can't watch anything related to him. I don't remember his name, but he shows up a lot when mukbangs are... Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm hungry. There's chips right here. I was trying to keep it cool.
You've been ousted.
I'm a hypocrite. Yeah, the avocado dude. I feel bad for him mostly, though. It seems like he's fallen a lot. You know? I have a lot of pet peeves, though. I like some ASMR, but I like cooking ASMRs. Like when people are cooking things and it's quiet and you just hear the sound of, like, glass bowls being mixed and things being cooked. You know?
Yeah, but, like, there's, like, a difference between, for instance, hearing the smacking sound of, like, for instance, if they're mixing ingredients and that's making a squelching sound, that's fine. But it's when you hear the chewing and the mouth noises, that's when it's like, no.
It's like when you add the people to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the crying guy. That Nikado avocado dude. I'm not very good at cooking, but so I'm also kind of like a goddammit kind of person.
I hope this tell is big enough.
Could be 10 times bigger. I need it to fill the whole page.
No.
I don't think he has a boyfriend anymore. Ruby Roo is drawing Slime's character.
It will suffice. Are you sure? I can make it bigger if you want.
I don't think I've ever heard of the Trash Taste podcast, by the way. Aw, Miss Antagonist is enjoying your stream while doing their laundry. Good on you!
Ooh. Look at you being a productive person. God, I wish that was me.
Also, yeah, maybe Nikado Avocado was married to that person, and I think they divorced. But I thought it was like a boyfriend. Your mom...
know anything about Nikki Avocado.
All I know is that he was a mean person to his boyfriend, but I feel like his boyfriend wasn't that nice either, and that he makes me cringe because I can't stand the way he eats food at all. Also, your mom is here.
Oh,
They sit right there. It says your mom. Oh, so he did marry Nick. I didn't even know he was married, but I don't know nothing about him. All I know is few clips I've seen of him and people talking about him. It's just one of those kind of videos, like YouTubers, that I don't want to watch. People want to watch it, you know, they watch it, whatever. But it's not like I haven't watched cringy people before, like a few makeup artists and stuff. Also, yeah, slime, that does sound really awkward. Sometimes I kind of wonder if some of that stuff is for the camera, though, you know?
I think
But then other times, you know...
I've seen clips of him that are just so fucking wild, where I'm like, there's no way that wasn't scripted.
Yeah.
But then again, you also have, like, because the only thing I've ever kind of gotten into on YouTube was all the beauty YouTuber drama, which was kind of entertaining.
Yeah, I was
for,
watching
like,
it with... Yeah.
1 week. It was entertaining for 1 week. And
We watched a little bit of drama, and then we were kind of like, yeah.
Yeah, and we kind of got over it. But then there were also, like, all these videos where, like, people were theorizing that all the drama between all the beauty YouTubers was all fake, and they were all doing it to get more views. And, like, when you first think about it, you're like, oh, those are just... That's just like, crackpot theories and shit.
Yeah.
Like, the tinfoiling. But then you get a little bit into it, and it starts making sense, and you're like, shit.
You're like, is it?
And it's the moment
it
where I
real?
was starting to get into it too deeply, and I'm like, yeah, I'm out.
I don't know who... I feel like I've heard of Anisayan before, but I don't know much about them. Also, I used to watch PewDiePie in the very beginning of PewDiePie. I do not watch him lately, though. I like to watch his videos when he first started, though.
I watched PewDiePie when he was doing his Happy Wheels stuff, which was like
Yeah.
a long time ago. And
I also liked his Amnesia stuff.
yeah, I kind of watched the Amnesia stuff, but the thing with PewDiePie is like he is very like loud, especially in the beginning. He was just like screaming. I mean, most of the gaming YouTubers were just a lot of screaming, and it was too much screaming for me. So that's when through PewDiePie I found
Cry was the quiet one.
And then I was really like a fan of Cry because he was like a more calmer streamer, and I was into that. But then Cry also became very problematic, so we don't talk about that anymore. Anyway,
I watch Manly Badass Hero now. I also like Super Horror Bro, and he's a very chill person.
I haven't really watched any gaming YouTubers aside from Fitzy with Overwatch. And
We watch ISM once in a while, and
I
IGP.
was gonna say that, ISM. I think you guys watch IGP, I don't.
I post his videos into the thing, though.
Yeah, no, I don't watch it.
Oh, really? I don't have to keep posting them then. I thought you watched them.
I zone out.
Oh. What's the cheese? To be fair, I zone out with some videos that get posted in the watch together too, though. Mainly half the time the meme ones, like I watch some meme ones, but other times I zone out and I'm drawing something or something and I don't pay attention all the way.
I promise you I zone out every time the nerd stuff get posted, like...
Oh, the tech videos?
Yeah, the tech videos and all the Team Fortress videos. I mean, I think I've literally tabbed out when Team Fortress was thrown in.
I've watched the Team Fortress ones. Manly Badass Hero is nice because he's a very quiet, like a chill kind of dude. So that's why I like to watch him. Also, your mom wants to know why your username's Little Ruby Roo.
Well, I used to have a pony blog called Little Review because my pony was called Little Review. And then I just kept the name because my friends also called me... Well, some people called me Ruby. Ruby. You're Ruby.
Yeah. It's true. I did call you Ruby at first, though, and then I just went to Momo, so...
I mean, it made more sense because you're Ruby, so...
Yeah. I am a rookie, thank you. The thing is, my name's not that far off from my actual name, so it's like... I just have that general name-ish vibe. Jackie says I'm getting shivers about how Ruby's sounding like Jaden Animations. Oh, damn.
Is Ruby Jaden Animations? Question mark. 2022 theory.
Question. My next Map Pat video. I feel like you should watch Manly Bad is Here though. But he does post a lot of long videos. That's why I like him though, is because I actually like hour-long videos.
Ooh.
I don't like videos for Manly Bad is Here. He's a horror streamer. But Luan wants to know if you're excited for any games come out. Hopefully Splatoon 3.
Definitely. I'm gonna play Splatoon 3 when it comes out. I need to kick some people's butts with my tricycle. That's awesome, so.
Very specifically a certain person's butt.
The chances of me actually kicking their butt is very low because they've actually kept playing Splatoon. Whereas I stopped after, like, I've not played the game in 2 years maybe, but...
Yeah.
I bet I could get into it, like, a couple of hours. It'll be fine.
Just gotta practice again, that's all.
Yeah.
I'm mainly just looking forward to single player mode and the salmon run. But first up, Cecily says they love your animations. Your art style is adorbs.
Thank you.
Moko says the art in the background on the left looks hella good. Lots of details.
Thank you.
And that's it.
If you want to see more of my art, you can follow me on Twitter.
Oh boy.
This live stream is sponsored by Twitter.com.
By Elon Musk.
If only Elon gave me some money.
He does have a lot of monies.
Yeah, you can't Elon just give me some money. He has enough. He won't even notice if he gives me.
There's a lot of rich people that have just money
give
that
me
you
$1
could just...
million and he wouldn't even notice. Like, just give me a small loan of $1 million. Except then forget that it's a loan and just give it to me. And then I can just live the rest of my life in a house somewhere making YouTube videos because I wouldn't have to worry about money ever again.
Would be nice.
Mm. Oh look, Olio joined. Bye, Deadly. Have fun with your friends.
Bye!
Tell your friend I said hi.
Tell them to subscribe to Elon Musk on Twitter.com. There's an Awio here.
I know, I just said. Come here, ignoring me.
I'm not ignoring you. I'm just slightly ignoring you. You don't pay me. You don't give me nothing.
I give you love and affection.
That's
What
true.
more
You
could
do carry
want,
me in
woman?
mayhem. You do carry me in mayhem. I guess that's a good payment enough.
I try.
You do. You do a great job. You're a great somber tank. Brigadig. Trying to think of all the things you usually are.
If I'm DPS, I'm usually Sombra. If I'm a tank, I'm usually Diva. If I'm a healer, there's a good chance I'll grab Brigade and Mayhem.
Yeah. She's good in mayhem. She's like annoying in mayhem. Well, that's what you want to be in mayhem. It's just annoying.
Well, she's just a good option if the Road Dog is bullying your backline.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can just stun him to death.
Yeah. I just like being... Like, if anything, I like being Ana the most, actually, I think, when I play mayhem. I play a lot of Moria because Moria's got just the better survivability, but I like throwing as many bombs as I can.
I mean, Ana's
Just
really
fun.
good.
She is.
She is really good at mayhem, but her survivability is bad. It's just a problem.
No.
Like,
The problem is that when you're an Ana, you're an easy target.
Yeah, but to be fair, it's the same for a Mercy. Mercy will
Mhm.
kill pretty easily.
True. Me and Momo are a funny little duo, thank you very much. Momo is the chills and I am the bubbles. Yeah, I'm gonna put my microwave. I just want my chips. They're over here. We play a lot of Mayhem and custom games right now in Overwatch, though we did all get into the Overwatch 2 beta. So, but Momo, Ruby-Roo, and Try have been playing that more. My favorite healer is Mercy, but I feel like the best healers are actually like Ana and Moria. I feel like personally. Yeah, slime my feet. Trying not to.
Oh, you're getting called the fuck out.
I am. I'm trying not to, but I'm really hungry.
It's fine, guys. It's what she deserves. Keep calling her out.
I'm just gonna take off my headset every time I eat a chip now. Then you guys can't hear me. Thing is, like, I try not to make mouth sounds, but sadly. But the thing is, with like, very specifically, there are just videos dedicated to only mouth sounds, and I hate those videos. Like, the whole point of the videos is to listen to them go nom nom. Were Zen and Lucio meta at every time?
No. I mean, Zen is meta in like the higher ranked games because he can do a lot of like, he does a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I'd say like we can talk about meta and all that jazz, but meta doesn't become important until you reach masters, really.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of whispering also into headsets either. Like when they do that really up close whisper noises. I don't know. It's just like right in your ear. Also, squirrels do chew a lot of stuff. Thank you very much. It's how we survive. I haven't heard about goats in a long time. I do remember like the big controversy of goats was literally Brigadig, but that's why they made the goat skin for her, basically.
I mean, goats was such an issue that's why they implemented the 222 system.
Yeah. Let's talk about business. We ain't got no business. Arthur wants to know, so theoretically speaking, if someone requested a commission of a photo to be drawn between themselves and their girlfriend, what are the chances of getting that in a week?
Depends on
They're asking what your they're asking your average wait time for commissions, I think.
Oh, I can do it within a week. But it really depends on the complexity of the commission.
I can't even imagine an Overwatch game, by the way, where you could have double Tracers, double Zens, and a D.Va and a Winston. That just sounds awful. My cat is
Yeah.
being controversial.
I mean, what do you mean you can't imagine that? We've played No Limits.
Well, I mean, like in a professional like setting, like in the what's it called again?
You mean
The more
competitive?
serious games with the ranks. Yes, I can't imagine it in competitive.
Okay. Yeah, when Overwatch first came out, there weren't any hero limits. It was basically no limits all the time.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Hi, Corey.
To be fair, I haven't gone through that because I did not play Overwatch from the beginning. I didn't start playing until I think...
I
4
think
months
I
after
played
it
a
came out?
year afterwards. I think you guys played before I did.
Yeah, because I got the game as a gift from someone for my birthday. Well,
I ended
no,
up buying it,
did
but I
because
still
was
regret
in
not
front of
getting.
them on the Discord server. That was why I gave me the game.
Alia says he doesn't remember that in Season 1 Comp. But Season 1 Comp was so many years ago.
Now, Season 1 comp was no limits, basically, because at the beginning of the game, when the game launched, there weren't any hero limits.
See, that sounds so weird to me, though, but I could see it. Yeah. Because they wouldn't have known any better. They would have been like, oh yeah, let's just people pick what they want. And they're like, yeah, maybe not.
They assumed people would make good choices. Oh, how they were wrong.
How wrong were they to let people have choices?
And here we are 5 years later.
Corey says our voices are very soothing, so nice and relaxing.
Thank you.
Also, Kale wants to know what's your favorite subject to talk about that you rarely get the chance to talk about. I listen to all of Momo's talks, so I don't know what kind of conversation topic is one that she doesn't get to talk about a lot.
I like talking about all the weird freaking stories that I listen to on my podcast. I listen to a podcast about fairy tales, like really old fairy tales. And I think I have bored my friends with this a few times.
No, I like listening.
Because I retell the story, but I'm not a really good storyteller, so...
I don't know, I think it's fun how you tell them. I think
But
you tell them in a weird way.
I explain what the story was about. The story's always about really weird shit, because the thing with very old fairy tales is that they weren't necessarily meant for children, and the moral of the story is sometimes very questionable. Like,
I mean, the one with the girl dying because she wouldn't marry her brother and she became like a witch or something.
no, okay, I'm gonna really quickly try and tell this story. It's not that long. Now he got me into this, so now I have to tell it. There was a story...
I didn't get you into it, KL did it. They
The story
started
is
it.
called, I forgot where it was, because these stories are all from all over the world. It's not just Western stories.
Wasn't it like an Arabic country though?
It wasn't
Like something like
Arabia. No, I think it was some kind of islanders, and they had this story, and like it was a community, because there is always context for these stories, like from which cultures they come from, which time they come from. So in this culture, it was very like normal for women to be below men, so like women didn't have the same rights as men did, all that jazz. The story is called Korra and his sister, and the dumb thing is that the story is actually about the sister, but she doesn't get a name. She doesn't even have a name in her own story. It's about Korra, who is the brother, and his sister. So Korra's sister, she lives in his family, and her brother Korra is the only one who isn't married yet, so she has to clean up after him and take care of him. And one day in the week they have to clean the altar, because there's like an altar, like a holy area with an altar and everything. So she and the other women in her family have to go and clean this altar, but she's not actually allowed to be there during any kind of ceremony because women were just not allowed. And in the story she gets fed up with this, and she touches the altar right as the men in her family come in, and they get really angry, and they're like, okay, well the punishment for this is death. So they are like, you touched the altar because you're a witch, so we're going to kill you. And then her brother comes in, and the brother's like, no, I prayed to the gods today that whoever touched the altar should be my wife. And her brother's trying to marry her, and she's like, I don't want to marry my brother. And her mother's like, well, you either marry your brother or you'll die. So she runs away from home because, surprise, surprise, she doesn't want to marry her brother. So she runs away from home. The hijinks ensue. Eventually, her mother manages to find her together with like an aunt who was presumed dead because they stoned her aunt for being a witch. And it turns out her family, the women in her family, are witches. And her mother's like, you have to marry your brother and bear his child because your child is prophesized to like free us from the men, and like we'll no longer like we'll be able to take over the city, the town. I don't freaking know. The point is, the mother, everyone wants her to marry her brother, and she doesn't. So in the story, when the ending of the story, when we get to the end of the story and she's like brought to her brother, she just dies. She just dies.
She smiles softly and dies.
She sees her brother and she feels like no one's gonna help her and everyone wants to marry her brother. She doesn't want to marry her brother, so she just dies. She decides to die and she dies. And but like another weird thing about this story is that her brother is so upset about the fact that his only potential wife dropped dead that her brother also drops dead. He also dies. He just dies. And
Which
then,
is so weird because you think he'd be able to find another woman, but
no,
whatever.
that's the point. The only reason why he was trying to get to marry his sister was because no other woman would want him. So that was his whole reason for trying to marry his sister, which is a really dumb fucking reason. But I mean, this is how the story went. She just dies. He dies, but then her soul hangs above her body, and she decides to protect all the women who would suffer the same fate as her, which is like, it was a story about, technically it was about women taking back the power over themselves, I guess, in a weird way, but it's just such a weird story. And this is what I like about these fairy tales, is that you will listen to them, and then the story just takes a complete turn, because it doesn't adhere to any kind of story build up that we know that we're comfortable or known with, because that's what you see with a lot of Western stories. They're always very it doesn't matter which story you take, almost every story will fall into this kind of stereotype of build up of a story, and there's like a few tropes that we have, but they usually always fall within these. And different cultures will have different tropes. That's why when I was around the age of 15 and I started watching Ghibli films, they were very interesting to me, because a lot of Ghibli movies don't necessarily follow the same story pacing that we know of Western movies like Disney, even though they take inspiration from each other. It's just because cultures and all that jazz. But that's what I absolutely love about these really old, dumb fairy tales, is that they're not necessarily good, but you're never gonna know. Like, even when they tell you like fairy tales about like because there's like a million versions of Cinderella and there's a million versions of Sleeping Beauty. Like, there's all these different retellings because they used to just travel mouth by mouth, so no one actually wrote them down for a long time. So that's why we have so many different versions of the same story. And then you get like really wild versions of it. Like, yeah, we all know about the original version about Cinderella where her sisters cut off their toes and their heels to fit in the slipper, but like there's even darker versions that are even wilder. Like, there's a version of Beauty and the Beast where it turns out that they're cousins, and by some wild, because we get to the point where Beauty is able to cure the Beast and he's a man again, but then the mother of Beast, who is still around, because the Beast got transformed into a beast because the fairy was in love with him, but he was still like a 15-year-old kid, and he's like, I don't really want to marry you, and then she turned him into a beast because the kid didn't want to marry an 80-year-old fairy, and then he ends up getting fixed by his cousin by some weird way. It turns out his mother comes up and she's like, yeah, you're not marrying that girl because she's a peasant. And then the fairy godmother comes and she's like, no, she's not a peasant, she's actually like his long lost cousin, so she's royalty. And then the mother's like, okay, then I guess they can marry. And it's like, what?
What do you mean?
What do you mean it's okay now? No, it's not okay. No, these are not the normal Grimm stories. The fairy tales I listen to is a podcast called it's a Parcast podcast, and they do a lot of fairy tales from different cultures, different places. There are Grimm stories in there, but again, like, there's so many retellings of these stories that just the original Grimm stories aren't even the original. The Grimm's they collected these stories and the Grimms wrote down the stories, but they're not necessarily the original stories. They're just basically a snapshot in time where they took these stories from people that told them, but like a lot of people had their own versions of these stories. So that's what I mean with there's like a lot of different versions of Beauty and the Beast, and there's different versions of Cinderella and all that jazz.
Yeah. There's a lot of stories back in the day that were just a lot of like, I mean, royalty in general back in the day was a lot of inbreeding, to be honest with you, if you really think about it.
Yeah.
So it doesn't surprise me if the stories also kind of follow suit.
To be fair, there are like a few stories where they make fun of that. Because like sometimes that is because you have to keep in mind, like sometimes a lot of stories also came from like people that just work the field and stuff. Like it isn't all like a lot of these stories will feature royalty and stuff. But because that's another thing with a lot of these old-fashioned stories, you'll find that it's always like a princess and a prince. There's actually not that many stories of like a prince coming across a peasant and then she becomes a princess, like how we know of a lot of
more modern stories.
But even when you look at the original Cinderella, like Cinderella was treated as a peasant girl. Like even in the Disney version, she was treated like a peasant girl, but she wasn't actually a peasant girl. She was actually
she's like a noble's.
She was a noble's daughter. And that's like another kind of like that's like a kind of that tells about the time when these stories were told, that in those times it wasn't acceptable for royalty to just fall in love. And technically, we can even talk about these days. If you look at the royal families in Germany and the Netherlands, and like England still has a royal family. Like the royals aren't allowed to just marry anyone they want, because that's the whole reason. Part of the reason why what's his name in England left for America, because he married the divorced.
Yeah, he married the actress.
Yeah, he married the actress. Like even these days, it's not accepted. But it's just
crazy
interesting.
To me.
It's just really interesting when you read these stories or listen to these stories, and they're like they kind of they give you kind of an idea of the time.
Yeah. Also, the moral of that story, by the way, was if you don't want to marry your brother, just die. The end.
The moral. Okay, so the moral of the story about Cora and his sister. Well, I don't know if you want to call it a moral. The thing with that story is that it is essentially about a woman who has no autonomy over herself. Like her mother and her father and her brother all wanted her to do a certain thing, and she didn't actually get a say in it. So by basically dying, she took control over herself. Because there's a point at the end of the story is that she is still there. She's a ghost now. She decided to stay and protect women. It's technically a women empowerment story, if you want to call it that. It's just very weirdly told.
Yeah. Also, a lot of Grimm stories do have their own faiths and beliefs in them. That's true, Corey. Also, the Russian man says that you're cool. Good luck.
Thank you.
I mean, to be fair, if you don't have Netflix and internet and stuff like that, what else are you going to do but tell stories about royalties being in Central?
If only you had Netflix back then.
What?
How dare you?
I do whatever I want.
Don't do this.
It's true. Slap cats against the washboards and burn witches if they weigh the same as a duck. Throw them! Is her hair jelly? I don't know. That's a question for slime.
I think part of her hair is slime, yeah.
Ooh. I bet a book full of Grimm's fairy tales was pretty. Also, Little Red Shoes is a traumatizing story, like, because all it is just saying, like, how dare you like these little red shoes, little girl? Go die!
No. The the moral of Red Shoes is that pride is a sin.
Yeah,
And
but
it
she was
wasn't-
just a little girl.
No, because they tell it, the way they tell it is really, like, the very basic telling of Red Shoes is that it was a girl who wore red shoes to church, and therefore she was cursed to dance until the woodsman chopped off her legs. And in some stories retelling, she actually dances until she dies. But the original story of the Red Shoes, when you actually tell the entire story, Red Shoes came from a very poor family, and her parents died. There's like different versions on how they died, but it doesn't matter, they died. She gets taken in by an old lady who's quite rich, and this old lady, she basically takes her in as a ward, so she takes care of her. So she actually gets a better life than she had before. And she ends up getting like new clothes from this lady and new shoes from this lady. And
Thanks, Alia.
There's like different versions on why she gets the red shoes. Like some it's like, oh, she accidentally gets the red shoes because they got the order wrong, or they come across the red shoes because the order was actually for a princess, but the princess ended up not liking them, and then the lady buys the red shoes for her. But she gets gifted these red shoes, and she is from the very beginning very like fond of these red shoes because she thinks it's the most prettiest thing she ever sees. So she does wear the red shoes a lot, and in general in the story people don't care that she wears the red shoes a lot. It's only an issue when she wears the red shoes to church because, you know, you're not supposed to wear something like that to church. So the old lady, because that's just how it is, you're supposed to wear proper clothes, because red is a color of like, it's a decent color back in those days. Again, you have to keep in mind,
Well, then I can't go to church.
you have to keep in mind the time of when this story was told. This story
They
is very
burn
old.
me at the altar.
The reason she ends up, so she wears the shoes to church and people start talking about her, and the old lady makes her promise not to wear the red shoes again because the girl is like obsessed with the red shoes. So the girl at first promises, and one night when the old lady is very sick, there's a party, and at night the old lady is very sick, and she was actually tasked to look over the old lady. And instead of that, she sneaks out with her red shoes and she goes to the party. And that night the old lady dies, and when the old lady dies, that's when she gets cursed to dance until the wood lumber hacks off her shoes. Oh, thank you, Corey Arts.
Aw,
Thank you for your donation.
thank you, Corey.
So it was about vanity. It wasn't about specifically the red shoes. If it had been
Well,
blue
to be
shoes,
fair, I
think
didn't
they
know
would
the
have.
part about her letting an old lady die. But to be fair, could she have prevented that?
I mean, it wasn't about whether or not she could have prevented it. It was about she found it more important to go to the party with the red shoes than to be by the side of the person who was taking care of her all that time.
Fair enough.
Like, even if the old lady had died, at least she would have been there to give her comfort when she died.
Fair enough, fair enough. Suffer, old lady. I'm taking the red shoes and running. I always like the horror versions of the red shoe stories. To be fair, those are more ghost stories.
You have a cute little music box with the red shoes.
I do. It's right over there, actually.
You got it in the efteling.
I did. We even stayed in the little red room. Yeah. I feel like we both got a torch Corey, and we are going to die from being redheads back in the day. Bye, Corey!
Is that how it worked?
Sounds like it's exactly how it's gonna work. Well, she had a decent life until her legs got chopped off. Also, I'm scared what those
Actually, in the
messages from
story-
Tinder XXYZ adult dating site was from.
The story version I heard, she changed her life for the better and became very generous and ended up going to heaven.
Oh, good for her. She turned it around after she got her legs chopped off.
Yeah. And everyone loved her at the end. There are actually quite a lot of old fairy tales that also have like endings like that. Because the whole point
Where
of
they,
it- where they get a chance to better themselves.
I like those kinds of stories, though.
Alright, I think I'm done with this one.
Yay!
I hope you like it, slime.
I like how sparkly she is. I'm satisfied.
Sounds so ominous. I guess
This
will
pleases
suffice.
me. This pleases me for now.
Nope.
Dun dun dun. I'll
Post it
my
on the
fridge.
fridge. That's like the highest honor you can get.
Honestly, it is. I don't even have anyone's pictures on my fridge.
Alright. You guys want some Ricky lore?
No.
I'm gonna give you guys some Ricky lore.
Oh no. Oh no. Don't spoil what I am. Don't tell the people. I have a fridge. I have 2 fridges. And neither of them have
Ricky.
pictures on it.
How does your mom let you have 2 fridges?
Technically, I took one from my stepsister. And I never gave it back. It's mine. Hi, Corey. Hi, Josh. I know Corey. Hi, Elias.
This is what Ricky looks like.
It's true. It's cute. I'm secretly a fuzzy cow. Full of glitter.
Not drawing the glitter is too much effort.
No! Just imagine the glitter.
You're not drawing glitter.
I am a gamer, though. Hashtag gamer girl. 2022. Glitter. Yay!
That's Ricky. That's what she looks like.
I'm a pig cow, thank you very much. I'm a blend of both. I'm the size of a pig, but I am a cow shape. Yeah.
So, yes, you don't get to talk about her glitter because you just look at her butt.
That's the curse about me. I look glittery and I'm fun, but once you bring me in your house, you'll never get rid of it. The glitter will be everywhere.
Give Ricky little horns.
Slime says you need to make my tail a spiral so that I'm a glitter pig. Cow.
You're a Highlander cow.
I do like Highlander cows. I am a gamer girl for attention. Wink, wink. Follow my Twitch streams.
If we want to torture Ricky, we can make her eat vegetables.
Actually, I ate a salad recently and I was pretty proud of myself.
I'm making you eat green stuff.
No. Like Jello? $10.
Thank you, Hi Taurus.
Is that dollars? I can't tell.
That's euros. Thank you. Yay! My own currency.
Yay!
I think it's actually a pretty cute cow.
I do like it.
How do you draw a duck? I can draw a Ricky duck.
Draw a circle. And then draw another circle on top of that circle. And then add a little beak and a little eye. And, yeah, make it fat. $100, Slime!
Oh, damn. Thank you, Slime.
I am not violently mooing.
Ricky's always violently moving. That's fine, that's so nice of you.
Moo. So violent.
Here's how you draw a duck.
That is a very nice duck. I feel like you should give the duck like a bow or a hat. I feel like this duck needs a hat. Or a knife. Ashton says it should have a knife. Look at that hat. Oh, that's a cute hat. It's got a bow on it. My whole plan was to destroy Africa.
Why are you
With a
destroying Africa?
Slime says that my moo was destroying the entire continent of Africa. It's okay, Cora. You don't have to draw birds. I'll draw birds for the both of us. I'll draw ducks. Oh no, a butter knife. It's a deadly butter knife. Just makes me think of the Kevin with the knife, though.
I love Kevin. I'll do a quick doodle of Kevin.
Kevin!
I'm gonna make you guys look at a very special boy.
He's a very special boy. He does great dance moves. I saw it. Can't believe Jackass came online. Sounds controversial. I have a few bird-based characters, but I have a lot of characters in general.
That's true. You have like
I
more
just-
characters than I do.
Yeah, a lot of them are just for aesthetics, though. I don't feel like I actually have too many of them for lore reasons. I just like the way they look. Pretty girl go brr. Frogs are very nice indeed.
Here we go, picture of Kevin.
Let me see this picture of Kevin. Kevin. Look at him there with his little face. Best boy. Best boy to rob.
Don't rob him.
I tried. I
Nothing
failed, remember?
wrong.
Bye, slime.
Bye, slime. I'll send you the picture in a bit.
That's very nice for though.
Yeah.
Ollie comes as soon as frogs are
Frogs.
mentioned.
Alright, I'll draw a frog.
Which frog?
I know which frog to draw.
Peacocks are cool though. Also, Corey, you should get 2 kitties. Convince Josh to let you have 2 of them, so they can have a friend. Here comes a silly boy. He is a silly boy, doing very silly things, like reviving kittens. By the way, serious, Alia, my mom found her cat. All is good.
Does he even have legs?
Yes. He has tiny little legs. They're like little Muppet legs. My mom's cat decided, though, that in the middle of the night that my mom was like taking a shower and she had went out into the kitchen to do something and she heard noise outside and the cat was out there. Did I tell you that?
No, you didn't tell me much. You just told me that your mom.
No, Alia says that. I told them. I did tell him that she found the cat, but I don't think I told the story of how she found the cat. Basically, though, the cat was just being a dum-dum. And my mom was like, "Come back, cat!" And the cat ran away again. And mom was eventually like yelling for this cat to come back. And eventually the cat was like, "Oh, right, I live here." And then she crawled into the house. So. I feel like that's how it works with pets. If you get a puppy and a kitten at little age, they should be able to grow up and get along with each other. Yeah, cat-like characters are fun. I don't know if I'd consider Gina a straight-up cat character, but she does seem more cattish, yeah. She's not puppy material like Rinny and Teddy are. Well, Teddy's just a big bear. Rish says hi.
Hi.
Nomika says they found their kitty in the garbage. That's a good place to find cats.
Mine followed me home and then I kept her forever.
Yay! Ashton says they have 2 dogs. I found my cat at the shelter. She crawled up my arm and then that was that.
There, I have another frog.
She was like, "Pick me, mother." And I'm like, "Okay, baby, I take you home now." Now she's here forever. Arthur wants to know if you do backgrounds and backdrops in your commissions.
They do cost extra, though.
Hi, AMV. Yeah, well, I don't know if the cat bosses me around, per se. She does, kind of. It's like sometimes she bosses me around, other times I ignore her. She mainly bosses me around when she wants dinner, but that's usually when I have to get off anyways to go make my own dinner, so it works out. She nearly suffocated me today, though, because she flopped over when I was taking a nap and she landed on my head. I was like, nah!
My cat was actually very cute this morning, because I woke up and I turned around and she was laying right behind me.
Uh-huh.
But, like, she was laying against my head. It was kind of cute.
Aw, that does sound cute. I like it when that happens. EMV wants to know your favorite movie.
I really like House Within Castle.
That's a good movie. Gina would be a tired mouse, to be honest with you. She's just done with dealing with all these cat people. Hi, Taurus says, by the way, they can finally play Subnautica again and watch wholesome streamers like you.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm very wholesome, but thank you.
You drew a very sparkly cow, a duck. I think you're very wholesome.
You mean the duck has
And a
knife?
frog. It's a very wholesome knife. It's a wholesome stabbing.
Cracking my bows back into place. Oh my gosh, she's sitting behind me. I didn't know you were sitting there.
She sits wherever she pleases.
She's doing that cute thing where she's curled up as a burrito. Hello. Ghibli movies are good. Howl's a good one to start with. I also really like
Princess Mononoke?
Princess Mononoke.
I like The Cat Returns. That's
No-
my favorite one.
Nausicaa and the Valley of the Wind, I think.
Nausicaa?
Nausicaa, yeah. Yeah, I know you like The Cat Returns. To be fair, though, you like The Cat Returns because it has cats in it, but the story is not as strong as the others.
No, I just really like the cat animation though, because I think it just looks really cute.
That's
I like how they did it. The animation's really good in that movie.
Story-wise, it's not the strongest one, but it is
No.
a really pretty one.
Like the part where they're climbing down the stairs in the air, like
Yeah.
going back to her world. I thought that was really cool.
I really like Porco Rosso, that's a good one.
Oh yeah. Secret World of Arietta's pretty good.
Yeah, Arietti is cute too.
I have to say, I think my second favorite would actually be probably Princess Mononoke though.
Yeah, Princess Mononoke is good.
Yeah.
What
That
if
was one of the
you
first ones I think
just
I watched.
Don't watch Grave of the Fireflies.
So depressing.
It's a good movie, but just don't watch it.
Watch it if you want to cry and be sad.
Don't watch it.
Watch it if you're looking for depression in a movie. Nausicaa is a really good one too, though. I think I don't hate any of the Ghibli films though, but the Fireflies one is so sad I just can't watch it. That's just the problem with that one. Totoro is pretty cute.
I also had that with another princess, Princess Kagagima. It's also one that they have.
Oh yeah,
I
the
have
Moon
that with
Princess
that
one?
Yeah, that one's kind of sad too, though.
yeah. Oh no, Koi. Spirited Away was really cool. I like the world of Spirited Away.
Oh, Spirited Away is a good one too, yeah.
Also, Henry is just like that big cat in The Cat Returns. Just needs to be like 10 times more suave.
There's a food festival near my house right now, by the way.
Ooh.
I just realized, like, I'm so tempted to go there tomorrow. Why don't you live in the Netherlands already? Because then we could have gone together, Ricky.
Damn. I came at the wrong time. It's okay. When you come visit me in America, we'll go to the Minnesota State Fair. You can get some... We'll have fun there. Mermaid?
I mean, it is mermaid, so I should probably draw.
At least one mermaid.
At least one mermaid.
I love mermaid. I haven't actually seen that many mermaids, though.
I've seen a few.
I still need to finish my own doodle of well, I actually technically wasn't drawing a mermaid. I was drawing a selkie, but it's mermaidish, so
I count.
the way I'm drawing it. Selkies are cool. I like selkies. I like the stories behind selkies. I was drawing my Sona as a selkie. She's a seal mermaid because I just like seals. You know, it'd also be cool as a mermaid? Otters, because you could just float, and that'd be great. I like floating. I need. I've been trying to draw it, but then I got distracted drawing the Hatchet Man stuff, and then I drew those chibis I needed to get done, and I still have to sketch up Miles's commission, and then I'm drawing Bug Snacks fan art right now because it's the only thing I seem to think about right now. So. You know, life. Aw, Miss Antagonist says, this is adorable. You know, you're a very nice antagonist.
That's so true.
To be fair, she's Mrs. Antagonist, which means she's married to the antagonist. What a dream. Marry the bad guys.
I need to go.
I always have some.
Very.
Oh, okay. It was just me. That's true, Guy. Also, hi, Kayla. Also, that's adorable, Mrs. Antagonist. I'm glad to see there's an actual Mr. Antagonist. And Corey, I always have a list of things I need to draw, but then I never draw half the things on my list. Like, I have been trying to draw superhero stuff for like 20 years, and I still haven't even drawn that much. I only drew like the kitten thing. And now here I am, drawing Bug Snacks fan art. I'm drawing Rinny in Bug Snacks because I was playing Bug Snacks and I love that game. So, you know. Ah, man. My attention span is so small. And now I'm watching Momo draw mermaids. Though she's in the bathroom right now. I have a list. It's just I don't follow my own list. I always write down all my ideas and I never use all my ideas. I could just write out the ideas, I suppose, but I keep my writing to myself. Sadly, Miss Rue is currently in the bathroom, but she will be coming back as she is the creator of masterpieces and owner of the chillest Discord in all the land. I am but her humble assistant, Ruhi, the squirrel. Chat. I am a squirrel. That's why I choose a squirrel as my persona, because I have the attention span of one. I think you're doing great so far, Sirius. You're getting the handle of it real good.
Who is?
Sirius. He says he's been winging it with his art and looking at art tutorials now so he can keep getting better ideas on how to improve it. And I said he's been doing really good so far.
I think you're doing great.
I told the chat though that I'm your assistant, not the amazing Ruby Roo, who's creator of masterpieces and owner of the chillest Discord in all the land, according to Matthew. And Matthew just told me, assistant, go find and store nets for the coming winter. I would.
I can't believe he's trying to get a raise.
I don't even have to get paid in the first place. What am I going to get a raise from? Actually get paid? I love ferrets, though. I had pet ferrets. That would be the one thing I'd want to get again, but I'm actually scared to get another ferret because not only do they have a distinct smell, but ferrets get into every single thing that you can imagine. You can never have anything private when you own a ferret. Especially if you have a couch, you will find 20 toys buried in that couch somehow. I love ferrets, though. They're great. Hamsters are also really cute. No, squirrel! It's me. I mean, secretary birds are great, and also those lashes. I always love the secretary bird from Agretsuko. She's great. I've never been great at remembering her name, though.
They all have
I want to say
names.
it's like Suki. Suki sounds right, but I could also be mistaking that name for the gorilla girl. Seals are so nice, though. I love seals. Why are you hiding 20 toys in your couch, Matthew? Are you a ferret? When I was little, I had like 4 ferrets. Can you imagine how many things get hidden when you have 4 ferrets? I never had a pair of socks that matched because of those darn little creatures. And if you wanted something, you would have to just go to the couch and shake the couch, and if you hear rustling, you would know it's in there. They were probably in there too, actually. Ferrets are wild. Washimi, thank you. Washimi was the name of the secretary bird. She's great. I really liked her dynamic with the dog guy from the recent season. My socks are ferrets. Oh no. No, no. Secretary bird. I don't assign my characters personas all that much. Not unless I'm really thinking about it. Honestly, cats are great, though. If you can earn the friendship of a cat, you've done pretty good. And I like to think that's with people. I like how pretty you made the bird already, Momo. I like how most of your doodles have now just turned into animals.
Just drawing random shit.
That frog just looks like he's in love with the bird now, though.
His girlfriend.
Oh my god. I do actually need to get up and get a drink, actually, Miss Antagonist. Thank you for reminding me, because I am thirsty.
No, don't leave me alone.
No, you already have left me alone. You go talk to your own people now. I'm thirsty. Go talk to them. Goodbye. Bye-bye.
I'll believe this. Well, hi there. Sphinx cats are great. If I was a cat, I want to be a naked cat. I want to be a bingus. Me and my cat have just an understanding that I will pick her up and she will condone it for 20 seconds as I give her kisses, but then after those 20 seconds, it's up. She has to go. No, I've had enough of this. We have a transaction. I give her food, she lets me kiss her for 20 seconds. Come on, guys, give me something to draw. I already drew a duck. Yeah, I'll draw a dog. I can draw a dog. There you go, dog.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I'm not drawing Markiplier. I'm not drawing Markiplier.
Why not?
I don't even know what he looks like.
Make a square
Alright.
and add another smaller square on top of that square. Then just add a really cleft chin and some black hair. Nah, the hair needs to be wider. That's not Markiplier. How dare you? That looks nothing like Markiplier. It seems very woman-like. Is that the chat going, yay, puppy? No! You keep me out of here. No! I don't even know what it says. A square. No! True Ruhi she's a square. I didn't know they deserve this. I think it does help, Corey, having someone to talk to while you're in your streams, because I feel like I do better also when I have someone to talk to when I stream.
Yeah, especially when I'm streaming, because I have a very hard time focusing on drawing and at the same time looking at the chat. So having Ruhi here to talk to the chat helps a lot, because she can also relay the messages from the chat. And this way I can actually focus on drawing while Ruhi is entertaining people.
I'm just so entertaining. Right, Jess? Right. What if I don't want to be a square? What if I want to be a circle? What if I want to be round?
There you go.
Yeah! I'm a circle! Corey's gonna pay me to be their assistant.
Can't believe people are trying to steal my assistant away from me.
I'm just a very good assistant.
That's true. Well,
well, I don't get paid at all, so I guess I don't know.
Well, would you ask for an hourly rate?
2 nickels. 2 of the most exquisite nickels you can find. Demand that. Every hour on the hour.
Wow.
Or I'm leaving. I want to see him dancing. Who? The squirrels? Or the round? You know, summer's coming up. I feel like Blush needs to be getting ready for summer. Looking at the Twitter tag of Amber Heard as the psychopath, because there's always something now currently about that trial.
Man,
So.
my entire fucking dashboard is about the Johnny Depp trial.
Yeah. Not mine, but I do see the Twitter hashtag trending all the time. A squirrel. Matthew says you should be doing a Ruby Roo at Coachella doodle. Oh, they closed the shop on you? Oh, that's sorry, Monday.
Good shop.
The cheese shop.
Oh.
They said they couldn't buy cheese because the shop closed in their face.
No! Not the cheese shop.
I mean, if you gave me a museum grade nickel, Corey, that would definitely cover you assistant-wise for a while if it cost 10 grand. How would you even get that, though? Also, what kind of nickel would be in a museum? Unless, like, the first nickel, maybe, I guess. I don't know. Steal it. I like the way you think. Aw, look at her little swimsuit. She getting ready for the summer. Oh yeah, I guess nickels were back then. I don't think I'd ever want to be Scrooge McDuck. He probably breaks his neck almost quite a lot jumping into those coins. The fact that he swims in them all the time. Sounds kind of painful. A little gasp. Well, one, the best way I know to get people to follow you for any art-wise thing is to do fan art, which sounds like, you know, obviously a little sus, but like you just need to find that niche that people like and you have to just start posting. Remember to use hashtags. And also just commenting and liking other people's art also does help you get out there also, you know. At least that's how I've done it so far. Though I'm not like super popular on Twitter or anything. But I have enough people, I think. I have some good friends now on Twitters that also simp for the same problematic people that I do. Yay! Yeah, sure. Money is not liquid. Cats are liquids, but they're not made of metal. You could make a cat out of metal and put liquid in it. Like a robot cat. I've been scared of ball pits ever since Tumblr. Which is sad. Because ball pits are actually pretty cool.
Not very corona-proof, though.
No. You know what I've always wanted to go to, though?
What?
Is one of those giant bounce house places where they have the big mats and big pits full of foam squares and stuff. I've always wanted to go to one of those. Ruby, we're ready to go to the beach!
No, this is my outfit for Coachella.
Oh! You're doing great.
I think this is the vibe for Coachella, right?
Honestly, yeah, I could see someone wearing something like that.
That's me
You just need, like, really controversial heels. Add more heel. Also, thank you, Miss Antagonist. Yeah, like a trampoline park! Also, I'm, like, compared to other people, I'm not that popular on Twitter.
Why
I think.
would you wear crazy heels to Coachella? Isn't it, like, outside in the dirt?
Yeah, but people are crazy.
Okay. Well, here's my outfit for Coachella.
Yeah, it was me. I sneezed. I'm sorry. Also, I dare you to come to Minnesota, Corey. Try me. Actually, Corey's not that far off from Minnesota. They probably could, which is a real threat.
I think they should. Go beat her up, Corey. I believe in you.
I think they're the closest one, actually, to me, compared to everybody. Unless Miles travels over the border, I suppose.
That's terrifying. We all know that Mouse is not real. I know it's not real.
Man, Miles doesn't leave.
Mouse doesn't leave his house. I'm gonna do the chewing ASMR now. There's nothing you can do about it.
No, please! Actually, I'm used to that. It's fine.
To be fair, I'm not eating crisps, so...
Yeah, no, I stopped eating crisps because I felt bad.
I finished my crisps before the live stream started.
I actually have another food, but it's a silent food, so you can't actually see.
Guess what I'm eating?
Matcha chocolates.
No, I wish I was though.
Oh. I don't know what you're eating. Are you eating ice cream?
No. Of course not. Why would I eat the fucking 10 kilos of ice cream? This lady comes to my country, fills my freezer with ice cream, and then leaves.
I didn't refill it. Well, I mean, to be fair, your freezer is really tiny.
It's a normal freezer.
It's not a normal freezer. My freezer's bigger than yours.
But it's not my fault that you're used to freezers that are like the size of a fucking room.
Well, my mom has one of those, but I don't. I just have a normal freezer on the top of my fridge. My fridge is just bigger than yours. Also, Texas is so far away. But I like that Texas has dry heat, because I don't have dry heat.
I've been to Texas once.
How was it?
Hot.
Hot.
Well, I would say it was hot, but you Americans are crazy with your air conditioning. So I actually was a lot more cold than I was warm in Texas because
to be fair, I don't know what the air conditioning is like down in Texas because I feel like it's different than Minnesota.
Well, see, that's the thing because I went to Texas to a friend. I was staying in his house, and it was all fine and dandy. But every time I came from the outside to the inside, it was so cold that I had to put a sweater on and everything. And like it was cold. And at some point, I was just like, "Can we please? Can we just go outside because it's just so cold indoors?" But we did spend a fair amount of time outside too. I didn't mind Texas, but I think Texas has the same issue that you'll have in the majority of America, where it's like you can't do shit unless you have a fucking car. Which to me is so wild.
Sadly, that you had someone that didn't really have a car. Though.
No, he did have a car.
Yeah, but you said you didn't really go much places.
Yeah, it's because he didn't want to leave the house.
Well, I'll promise we'll leave the house. Don't worry. I'll take you places. You won't be stuck in one place. There's a lot of things we can do around here.
Yeah. But I mean, it's just wild to me, the difference between America, where it's like you have to have a car if you want to go anywhere. And I mean, you've been in my country, you know how it's like here.
Bye, Arthur. Also, I like the idea of dry heat more, Ashton, is because I live in, like, humid heat, which it's not fun to be in humidity in the summer because you're, like, it says one temperature, but it's, like, a completely actual different temperature when you go outside, and then it's, like, so sticky, and there's mosquitoes everywhere, and I frickin' hate it.
Good remedy for tanking motivation is just force yourself to do it anyway.
It's either that or, like, find something else to
Take
do
a
until
break.
you feel again. Yeah.
Take a break.
That's what I do. Sometimes it's nice to just vibe and not push
Go eat
yourself,
some
you
ice
know?
cream.
Yeah. Go eat the ice cream.
Give yourself an existential crisis, and then once that becomes too much, just be like, you know what? I could just be drawing shit right now, and then go do that.
Yeah, basically. I always play video games. If I'm stuck on something, I'll just play a game or something.
I think you wouldn't like the Netherlands during the summer because we do have very humid summers.
But I'm used to it, though, which is sad because this is what I have here is humid summers. Like, I feel like your weather and my weather is not actually that different. I just get more snow than you do.
Yeah, we don't get that much snow. And when we do, we get a shit ton of snow. But we don't get that much snow.
Yeah.
It's like, we can't have a normal winter. It's either like you have nothing, or like, oh, do you like just like a full-on month of like snow, packed upon snow, packed upon snow? Actually, the major issue for us is just once we do have snow, our country just doesn't know how to deal with it. So, at least in Minnesota, you guys are used to snow, so you're like, your roads
Well,
are
yeah.
pretty properly maintained and shit. Here it's
I
like
can't-
a bit shittier.
Usually, if it starts snowing, the plows are out there immediately when it starts snowing. Like, if they know it's going to be a lot. And also, most of us have snow tires, and going in a blizzard is no excuse to call out of work, sadly, unless you live, like, far enough away. Which I don't, so I don't get the excuse of calling out in a blizzard. I have to go to work. Which can be a little scary sometimes, but it's not that bad. Also, Josh just gonna speed run drive over here. Is that what it is?
Do it.
No. I have work tonight. I'll be at work in 6 hours.
I'll tell you where she works.
Nah. I just work at a gas station. It's nothing. Sirius lives in the best state of them all, California, where it's always on fire.
You know what? Maybe I shouldn't go to America. Maybe I'll just stay here. It's fine. We have public transport and healthcare.
I guess my next visit will just be visiting you again.
Now I can visit you.
Yay! I want you to at least see Minnesota once.
Yeah, I want to see it. And after that, I'll just kidnap you back to the Netherlands and we can go to the Efteling again.
Just shove me back in the bag. Time to go home!
You like the Efteling.
I do like the Efteling. Ice is not too bad here. Also, it's not hard to figure out which gas station I work at for company-wise, but figuring out which exact gas station I work at might be more problematic.
I'm gonna be honest, I think I'm kind of drawn out at this point.
I knew.
Yeah, I don't know what to draw.
I had to be...
I mean,
I also don't
we've been
know.
streaming for 2.5 hours.
I think that's a pretty good time. Oh, yeah.
Should I go to that food market tomorrow? Kind of want to.
I think you should. Go there while you can.
It's only until Sunday.
That's what I mean.
Saturday, so it's fine. But
I know I'm going out to eat on Sunday for
I know
Mother's
for
Day.
a fact they have churros.
Ooh, churros. Talents I've acquired over a very long career. What kind of career, Corey? I have to wear sunblock in general because of I'm a redhead and I die in the sun.
Oh,
I can burn pretty easily. I got lucky when I was visiting because I mainly wore my hoodie, so I didn't have to worry about having sunscreen on.
You were lucky in general because we had really nice weather when you came.
Mm-hmm. That only rained like twice, I think, and not even that long.
No.
So I think we got yeah. And then you said it rained after I left.
Yeah, I did. It started becoming really shitty weather.
Yeah.
All right. I think this is where we ended, guys.
We're leaving you forever. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
No, Corey knows how to track you down to work for a corporation.
Yeah, they also have me on Discord.
Okay.
They know where I am.
Oh no.
I would need a sun
Hey,
umbrella.
pizza.
I would die. Yeah, pizza! You are a pizza skeleton. I would hope it showed up for you. Yeah, you guys down south don't know how to handle snow, but to be fair, we don't like up the heat up here either, so... Quick draw a tiny goblin in the corner.
I already did. There's a goblin in the corner. What are you talking about?
He's going to Coachella! Don't you see her fashion? With her
Wearing the heels
very
and
large
everything.
heels.
Here, let's have a peek at the finish Google. Here it is.
Waiting for the stream to catch up.
I think my favorite is probably the Ruhi cow.
I'm torn between the duck and Kevin.
Kevin is very good.
I like Kevin.
He's very good. Okay, you know,
I like them all though. Yeah. I like how Corm looks just done, and Kevin's like, whoa. Just Kevin faces in general are great.
He's the haunted one. He has to look like he's the haunted one.
He does look like a haunted one, and I appreciate him very much.
I think that's actually specifically why I gave him that face, because the first time I drew him, I think I tried to draw him with a serious face, and I was like, no, googly eyes.
I like him with his googly eyes, though. Antagonist and Monday both like the merms, while Corey likes the dog.
He has a good doggo. My favorite kind of dogs are the corgis, because they're just really funny.
I like it when they shake their butts.
Yeah. When they get really excited and their entire butt shakes.
Yeah,
I just love
their
it.
whole
Like,
butt.
it's funny when dogs, because I noticed that if a dog doesn't have its tail anymore for whatever reason, they will shake their entire booty. It's hilarious.
My uncle owns a dog without a tail, and she shakes her butt
It's
all
like
the
I
time.
have to overcompensate by just shaking my entire backside.
Need to know how much I love you. Shake, shake, shake.
Twerk, twerk, twerk.
Twerk, twerk, twerk.
No, Monday now prefers the Ricky Markiplier.
Yeah! I am now Marketplace. Aw, I'm sorry, Antagonist.
No.
Which, by the way, Miss Antagonist does indeed have a husband, which is called Mr. Antagonist.
Yeah.
She says he also joins streams with that name.
Nice. Couple goals.
Hashtag. It's a pretty good agreement, I think.
Yeah. Alright, guys. Thank you so much
Bye.
for joining us. It was fun. It was great.
Yeah.
Known as antagonist. I'll probably try to stream. Like, I'm gonna. I'll say I'll stream again soon, but that's nowhere near a promise. I'll try. We'll see when I stream again.
Depends how many games we play.
Maybe we'll stream a game.
Ooh.
Stream Overwatch 3. I'll come in game.
Overwatch 3.
Overwatch 3. We'll stream Overwatch 3.
We're gonna wait another 12 years, guys. See you then.
Alright.
If we
Bye,
ever
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow.